Hello, ladies and gents. How are we doing? Last week's session was very crazy. It was intense, and I did something quite extraordinary. I recorded few of the trades that I took live before and after I took the trade, so you could see the decision taking process when it comes to trading. It's not always free. It never is, and it never will be. But that's just how it is. And this is the part that most people never show. But I'm here sitting and talking to you guys, creating time to make sure I put this video out there. Firstly for myself and of course for the audience. So I would say last week's session was a real one. I took 6 trades for break even, given and 2 losses. It's not pretty, but I was trading and I was able to record just 2 trades and they ended up at break even. But that's exactly why this video matters. In this recording, you're not going to see a perfect outcome. You're seeing the process. You will watch how I think in real time, how I approach entries, how I manage uncertainty, and most importantly, how decisions are made before anything plays out. This is the part that most people never show.
GJ has really sparked my interest today, this morning. As you can see, this is the only reasonable supply, a very close supply that I could trade from. Everything is quite a bit far. If we find this a bit right at the tip of the refinement, price came into the zone on a week out. Although there's news, yes, 7 a.m. news, and I'm very actively ready to participate in the trade when it gives me an opportunity. So I can see some of the trend on the verge of forming. I like what I see. So how would I plan to enter the trade? Firstly, we had the news candle weakening to the supply. Very interesting to see. And then that brings us to the open session manipulation. So price has successfully broken this high, cleared the high from pre-session. So we had a push after price came into the zone. We had the solid push and then a pullback, a three candle pullback. Very interesting to see. So now we've got two options. The first option is price breaking this preliminary low. And what would I be expecting when price exactly? So I'm expecting a pullback after this candle, after the next candle closes, leaving an open imbalance. But there's no open imbalance, then I have no interest. And then if price comes here and break these M1 extreme, I'll also wait for the for price to close outside that zone, and then I'm going in. So I'm gonna use this demand, this open demand for all my trade ideas, whether price reverse from here or breaks and reverse, all the same to me. Yeah. So this is GJ. I can be open with 10 pips, but it's a lot more, so I'm gonna leave it at 8. The reason being is because I don't even, it doesn't have to be 8, but I just want to put it that way just for peace of mind. But to be honest, 7 pips is okay. And one of the reasons why I use inflated stops for GJ is simply because of spread. Spreads are crazy. So just to be on the safer side, um, I give a lot within space sometimes, 1 pip, 2 pip, 2 pips. Yes, but anyways, there's the trading idea is not making sense. As you can see, there's no imbalance. So it means this price action is efficient pricing. It has the reason to pull back it in my book. So I'm not interested in entering nothing for now. It's just to watch. Price might even pull back deeper and maybe give us a reaction, but for now I am not keen to enter anything. So let's quickly look at the nav up here and see if there's anything worth noting. This is $. Okay, same thing. There's nothing too much that sits well with me. So we can see the transfer of orders from demand, it's from supply. Price book created an open supply. Another supply here. We see a miniature break and then a very clean open supply. So price can make it up here. We're gonna look for opportunities. But other than that, there's nothing to still talk about. And then for GJ and for GU, It's a very complicated price action. Not straightforward, not complicated, but it's not straightforward. So I wouldn't trade it, to be honest, even if I have an opportunity, because it doesn't sit well with me. I like clean things, and this is not clean. Keep it. So let's look at GJ. GJ is performing well, I would say. So what am I seeing? Price came into zone, respected fully, and then created a new high. But it didn't just create a new high just like that. I might be seeing a trading opportunity. So we had this M1 structural break. So where's the extreme point right now here? Imbalance extreme point here. It's almost nothing. Crazy. It's almost nothing. There's no imbalance. Okay, this is all right. This makes sense. This makes sense. The catalyst to break this low pushed it down to then bounce off and then break. Makes sense. So I'm pushing it to 10. I'm gonna push it to 10. So I'll get 50 pips. In on GU, that's not a lot of that's something small. It's not that crazy. This is it. So I'm gonna set limit order now. So price just stopped me in, and I don't like how aggressively prices move towards my stop. Normally, I'm supposed to cater for the high, and whatever happens, happens. But that's a lot. So 10 pips is max I can go with for DJ, and then we hopefully it makes sense. Let's just let it be. Normally, I start my analysis from the hourly time frame, but not the same interesting at the moment. So I'm gonna go down to the M15, which I just did. The M15, I can see some clean and open supply, and that's why I'm really mapping them. As you can see, price is already tapped in this supply. So right now, I'm gonna size down to the M1 where I take my trading decision. This price action is very interesting. Exactly London Open, we see price coming to our POI. Interesting to see. So there's market structure shifts. I indicate that by this break. There's an M1 market structure shift. I've got the Asian sweep right here. And then the open tension manipulation. This price is already due for entry. I'm just trying to explain. Open session manipulation. So the sweep of the high right as the session open. So this is GJ. I don't need divergence. It's cancelled. And then we've got a change in state of delivery, which is this break. So upgrading now for sales. 10 pip. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do market execution. So I'm already in. I'm gonna break even right here.